Hey yo, drugs from Philippines, guns and guillotines, murder-laying trifers in the hood with killer jeans, car hard jumpers and seasons.
Let's pay attention. Let's stay focused. Stay focused. Let's just go be a fight. Let's stay focused. Go ahead. My bad, son.
Yes, sir. Facebook is too. Yeah, yes, sir. Everybody turn on your cameras.
Don't forget about MySpace now.
I don't even know my password. If I got me gente, niggas don't fuck with me gente no more.
What's good? It's Matt Promoter representing Capone Records, EMI. Welcome to New York. Welcome to the label, man. And then we're going to do it again.
Yeah, we're going to do it like this. What, like the president?
Okay.
All right, check it out, check it out. This is what we're going to do it, right? We're doing it like the president. Yeah, we're doing the press conference. You raise your hand, they answer the questions, all right? Everybody else turn their cameras on.
Niggas on Kelly and JC.
Okay. Yo, so what's up?
I want to take a picture with you and all the girls.
Yo, and we need quiet. We need quiet while they're asking these questions, please.
Hey, Paul, sit down. So let's
Pictures. We do the pictures and anything after this, y'all, all right?
let's do it. Who first?
I have a question.
What's up?
Amelia is more from Daily Dose TV.
Okay.
I mean,
I know you for years.
yeah, fam, for years. You know, they always talk about how the business is changing, how it's changed from an album to a single world, how the internet has everything. From you guys seeing it from the beginning to now, what is the thing that you think is the most important thing people need to know about putting your music out now?
I think when you ask me that question, I think one of the important parts, one of the foulest parts of those elements is a lot of times that's how the record labels is. They training these young guys. Like I had a meeting recently, a while ago before we started doing the CNN, and the record label only wanted to hear 2 records. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted to hear which one is going to be on the radio, which one is going to be for the club. When we come from the era of making a great album, a whole great body of work. Like I play every record, and I noticed that. You know, I looked at everybody's face. Y'all might have not looked at that. Looked at me, paying attention to y'all, but that's what I want. That's what I'm in there for. I'm in there to make a great body of work. The whole thing from the beginning to the end. Whether it's laughing, whether it's street shit. So I think that when you ask about the change, I think that the record, a lot for the most part, some record labels are the devil when it comes to that because they only just interested in that one record that's, you know, it's gonna make people dance or whatever, and then this guy works in UPS 2 months later. You know what I'm saying? Because those royalty checks run out, and if it don't go platinum, you can't try something commercial and it don't go platinum, and then it ruins people's careers. So that's my answer.
And War Report 2 is definitely
it's a whole bottle, a whole motherfucking body of
hell,
That's the camouflage.
it's Bath Bounty and beyond in camouflage.
I'm a student.
I don't know. It's freestyle. Go ahead. Who's that?
When you introduced that record, when you shouted out trash,
right.
Pay respect to trash. A lot of critics, a lot of purists were concerned because Tragedy wasn't involved with this album.
Right.
How could it be another War Report?
Well, let me. The reason being is you know, it's the same way when Pone was locked up. Pone was locked up. It's still a War Report.
He's not supposed to stop making a War Report because I'm locked up.
You know what I'm saying? So, and to tell you the truth, a lot of the critics, I listen to them, and I actually reached out. I actually do speak to Trad's girl, but Trad's, he can't actually call out-of-state numbers. You know what I'm saying? Where he's locked up at. So it was either a choice of forcing a record, meaning just taking one of his verses and just forcing it to fit the album. Because just because you got a verse doesn't mean it's going to fit the album. You know what I'm saying? You got to just, you know what I mean? And you try so many different things. You try using the acapella, and then, you know what I mean? It was just like, you know what? And then not only that, but Draz is in a different space in his life. So what if he comes home, he's, you know what I'm saying, the illest Orthodox Muslim in the world, and he don't want to be on the album with curses. So I gotta respect this man's wishes. Not to say that that's the case.
Yeah, baby.
But I haven't spoke to him direct, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So he's supposed to be home soon. So when he's home soon, we definitely gonna get him on a remix. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, hopefully we get him on TONY Part 2. You know what I'm saying? So which we didn't play yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We didn't play that yet. That was the go home present.
The second part of this question
Okay.
is, what is the deal with the water that goes to Queensbridge, Flushing, and Corona?
I tell you, it breed gangsters, generals, and great rappers. And I ain't gonna tell you, even the girls got a little bit. You know what I mean, man? I'm telling you, something important.
That's right.
I ain't gonna front, man. You know what? How many of y'all here from New York? Everybody?
New York, man.
How many of y'all grew up on Capone already?
Yeah.
So y'all know we are queens. We are queens. We are queens.
Next question. Don't be scared, man.
I got one.
What's up?
How we gonna keep these DJs rocking New York City records instead of everything else?
You know, that's that's a big problem because I liked it what you said earlier. A lot of the times, you know, when a person makes a record and the person definitely makes a top 40 record, it's actually every state is actually forced to play it, right? So it's like now what I'm trying my point I'm trying to say is if a person has a record that took off in the South or in the West Coast or anywhere, New York is forced to play because they're forced to play by a playlist. But so that's not the actual problem. The actual problem is your local acts. Like you can go. The reason why Waka Flocka and Gucci Mane is so popular here is because they're popular in their state first.
Right.
You feel me? So the problem is, it's like a lot of people, they have to start respecting our legends. And we got to pay attention to it because they didn't respect Big Daddy Kane when he got old. They didn't respect Rakim when he got old. They just went on to the next one. Everything can't be on to the next one.
We need to take out the statement.
You can't. It's great. It's a great statement on to the next one. Great record. But don't live your life by that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, let's respect. Now, if we did that, then Raekwon would be considered old or considered whatever. But he just made the best album of 2009.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is how we conquer that problem is continuing making great records. Not necessarily always hit records that have to be on the radio. You have to speak to your audience. So as long as you keep creating great bodies of work, the DJs will have to, you know what I'm saying, play the game with us. Because at the end of the day, they're fans too. You know what I'm saying?
And them cheebas, fresh off the block with the leeches. Drugs from Philippines, guns and guillotines. Murderland trifers in the hood with killer jeans.